Hello and welcome to the Woolen Homestead. This is a knitting, spinning, hand dyeing yarn, and all things yarn related video podcast. You can find me on Instagram as the Woolen Homestead, on Ravelry as Woolen Homestead, and we have a Ravelry group for the podcast called the Woolen Homestead. You can also find me on Etsy. I have a shop there where I sell my hand dyed yarn, and that is the Woolen Homestead as well. So welcome if you are a new viewer, and thank you so much for coming back if you're a returning viewer. It's so good to see you guys again. I just kind of wanted to make a really quick video today. It's Sunday. This is not the usual day that I podcast. It's also about 5 o'clock in the afternoon or in the evening. I had a kind of a short shift at work, so I just thought I would quickly make a video because I don't think I'm going to have a ton of time this week to do it. So, and it's been a while since I talked to you guys. So real quick overview, we had a knit along end and we still have a year-long one going. The one that just ended was the Find Your Fade knit along, and so for that, I'm kind of just doing a participation drawing for that. I haven't drawn the winners yet, but basically what I'm doing is there were two girls that were fairly active in the group, and so I'm going to use random number generator to pick their prize and contact them. And that was Laura and Jennifer. So I will be contacting you guys, and thank you so much for participating in the knit along. Other than that, we have the year-long knit along, which is the Basket of Mittens Cal, and that is co-hosted by Carrie, who is my wool mitten on Instagram. Basically, the object is to just knit a pair of mittens, and you can add them to the finished objects thread, and we're just kind of knitting mittens together. You know, brownie points if you knit 12 pairs for yourself, but it's not a requirement. So yeah, those are what's going on. If you're interested in those, please feel free to, or if you're interested in the mittens knit along, feel free to join the Ravelry group and come join the fun. For finished objects this week, I don't have anything finished. And let's see, I have one that's almost finished, so I'll start with that one. Which I haven't shown these in a long time. At least I think it's been a while. I started them like last summer, like when I first started the podcast. And they are my Spring Dreams socks, which the yarn is by Mint Rain Hand Dyed Yarns. And so this is the second sock. It's just about done. Here's the first one. And I just used some yellow yarn that I had in stash. That's Knit Pick Stroll. And it just kind of worked out that it was on a yellow stripe, so it looks like I did it like an afterthought, but I didn't. I just did it at that point. So, and that's a Fish Lips Kiss Heel. And I am using my 9-inch circular needles, my Chow Goose. And I really, really enjoy using these for self-striping and really for any socks. I had problems with them kind of hurting my wrist, but I've kind of been working with that. And yeah, I'm still really enjoying them. So as far as the wrist thing, I'm really learning to pay attention to when my wrist starts to hurt and to give it more rest. So if you guys are having any trouble with wrist pain, that is my big recommendation, is just if you feel it start to hurt, put down the needles for a little bit. This is what's left of the cake. Yeah, so those I've been primarily working on at work. I've also been working on them at church, which has really been kind of fun. I talked to my pastor and I asked her if it would be rude or offensive if I brought my knitting, to church, and if I could work on it during church, if that would be okay. And she didn't have any problem with it. She actually encouraged it, which I thought was super cool. And so yeah, I've been taking that to church with me every Sunday, which is a lot of fun. I think once I get those done, I think I'd like to try, I think it's Cece from Geeky Girls Knit. She works on a preemie hat at church every Sunday. I thought that's a really cool idea, to work on something that you can donate. So I might give that a try. So yeah, that's my first work in progress. Hopefully it should be a finished object by next time. The other one is my Madewell cardigan, which I got quite a bit done on this. Cruising. I am, let's see, so I have my marker from where I was at last time, which is this little teapot, and so I got all of this done, and I'm just started on the cuff, so really excited about that. This yarn is some that I dyed last year. It's just like some tonal blues that I've been alternating skeins every other row, which I definitely recommend if you are using hand-dyed yarn for any hand-dyed yarn, even if it really looks similar in the skein, just to alternate just to be safe. Even though it's kind of a pain to do it, it's worth it. These are my 2 yarns and what they look like. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Really, really, really excited to be getting far on this, and all I have to do after the cuff is the button band, and then it will be done. And the elbow patches. So, which I had mentioned before, I want to do little pink hearts on the elbow patches, but we'll see. Once I get it done, we'll see if I do decide to add the elbow patches, but I just think that would be a really, really cute touch. So that's my Madewell cardigan, and that's by Joji Locatelli. Oh, and I wanted to mention I was using the size 4, which is what the pattern calls for on the arms. I've been using 9-inch circulars, not for the cuff because I didn't have them in that size, because you use a smaller needle for the cuff. But for the sleeve, I've been using the circulars, the 9-inch circulars, and that is too much fun. Makes it really, really nice to just kind of go and keep going in the round. So my other project, I've got my Find Your Fade shawl, which I've been actually getting quite a bit of work on this the last couple of days. Let's see. I hadn't touched it for a while, but now I'm back into it. And I'm actually really, really into it right now. So that made me happy because I don't know, I wasn't really gravitating towards it. Now I really am. So here is where I was with that little bone progress keeper. That's where I was last time. Here's where I'm at now. So I just finished with the lace. I'm actually right into the next color melting part. So I just added in my new skein, like 1 row of it, so you can't even tell. But this is the next color, which is Lou Cookie Yarns, and it is the Don't Put Your Wand There colorway. And I'm really, really enjoying working with this. And you can find Catherine's shop on Etsy as Lou Cookie Yarns. And she's got some really gorgeous yarns. And for those of you, you probably remember Catherine from way back. We hosted a knit along together. So I don't know if she's watching, but if you are, Catherine, hi. And but yeah, she did the Connecting Continents knit along with me. So I've got my first yarn is my Baby It's Cold Outside colorway, and then the second one is my Blueberry Crumb Cake colorway, and the next one is Knox Yarn Company in the Ravelry colorway, and this is on her well, it's a sparkle base. I can't remember the name of the base name. I don't know if I have the tag with me. I don't think I do. But it's whatever her sparkle base is named. So yeah, very, very, very happy with that. I'm thinking of switching my needles over to one of my wooden ones. And I usually love, I love working with metal needles. That's what I primarily work with, but it's just feeling kind of slippery, more slippery than necessary right now. So I think I'm going to try using the wooden needles with that. So yep, that's my Find Your Fade shawl, and that's by Andrea Mowry, which I'm sure everyone knows that. It's very popular. And then I also cast on a new sweater, and I have a good reason. I wasn't going to cast on another garment until my Madewell cardigan was finished. But I just got really impatient and decided to cast on another one. I had dyed up this yarn a while ago. Here's two of the skeins. Once again, one much lighter, one much darker. And I had dyed these up a little while ago to use in the sweater called Gin and Tonic, which is by Thea Coleman. And when I swatched with it, I should have brought the swatch over, but it's a textured pattern. The entire sweater is very textured. And with this yarn being so different in the texture, you couldn't even see the texture. So I decided to not use this. It was a really hard decision because I really, really want to make that sweater. So my birthday's at the end of this month, so I think I'm going to get some more DK weight yarn and dye another batch and maybe try and have it not so so light and so dark in the two yarns, and at least in the two batches, and see if I can knit that sweater, the Gin and Tonic. So, but I'm very happy with how this is turning out. So this is called Lucinda, and it's a DK weight, like I said, and it's by Carrie Bostic Hodge. So this is what it looks like, but you can't really tell. I will probably put a picture in here, because also in black and white, can't really tell. But it's really cool. It's you knit it in stockinette, but it's reverse stockinette, so you can just flip it inside out. And so you kind of have the choice for which one you want to do. And I think I'm going to actually keep it in the reverse stockinette. I think it looks really neat. And I don't have anything that I wear in reverse stockinette, so I just have a little bit. But I was really, really itching to knit with this yarn. And the fiber content is 100% merino wool. It's non-superwash, so it's really woolly, and love it. Okay, so I can't get my yarns untangled, but I can show you the little bit. So this is the usual right side, and then this is what it would be for reverse stockinette. And I just think that looks really neat. So yeah, I'm really, really excited. And then if these little like lighter spots really, really bug me, I might dye the garment at the end, which I guess I could have done that with the Gin and Tonic. But I think I'm going to keep going with this. I think this is a really cool sweater, and I think I want a different color for the Gin and Tonic anyways. I think I want more of a neutral. Maybe like a gold. That would be really pretty. But we'll see. I'm always changing my mind, so that is that. And let's see. Oh, my other work in progress. And don't worry, I have like a million more, but I'm only showing you guys a few. Oh boy. I have way too many, but that's okay. It makes me happy. So these are my Life is the Bubbles socks, and Life is the Bubbles is a colorway that I dyed, and I do have some skeins of this in the shop, so if you wanted to see what it looked like caked up, this is what it looks like, which I also have a picture on the Etsy listing of it caked up. And yeah, this is so fun how it knits up. I'm really, really happy with this. But the reference of Life is the Bubbles, if you don't know, is from Little Mermaid. And yeah, I'll show you guys. I'm knitting the Mercury socks, which I love this pattern. This is a free pattern, and it's just this really simple lace pattern, and it is so much fun. So this is what it looks like knit up, and oh, my little guy turned around. That is a Progress Keeper that I got from Christy, who is Sugar Tots. Well, that's the name of her Etsy shop. He's so cute. I have a couple more that I'll show too in acquisition. I have a very heavy acquisitions segment this time. I've been having fun, so I'll show you guys what I got. But yeah, so I'm really, really happy with how this is knitting up. And yeah, this is also on my new yarn base, which is the sturdy sock base, which I'm also very, very happy with. And yeah, that is my sock. And let's see, what else am I working on? I think that's all I'm going to show for what I'm working on. Oh, I should show you guys my other colors for my Find Your Fade. I got those out too. Okay, so I gotta remember which order. Oh yeah, it's like this. Okay, and this may change, but so my next color for my Find Your Fade is going to be this one, which is one that I dyed. It's a new colorway. It's called Atop the Ferris Wheel, and it's just these pinks and purples, and there's kind of some peaches in there too. I'm really, really happy with how this came out. This is a little, there we go, that's about true to color. So yeah, that's the next color. Then it will be more Knox Yarn Company, which, oh, I love this. I love this colorway. This is, it's not fair, and it's on her Faunus sock base, which is a 80/20 superwash BFL, and I'm assuming nylon, because it just says 80% superwash BFL on it. So I'm assuming it's, yeah, I'm assuming it's got nylon in it. But yeah, I love this. Isn't her stuff awesome? She's such an incredible yarn dyer. And she's on Etsy too. That's Danielle, Knox Yarn Company. And then this is, the last color I'm going to use is, this is a colorway that I dyed. I haven't dyed it in a long time, but it's called Cherry Blossom. But I kind of feel like I should dye this again. It's just lots of pinks and plummies colors, and I really like this. I think that'll be, I'm excited. I just added this, like I said, this is a new colorway, so I just added this to my lineup of my fade, so I'm really happy. I was going to try and make 6 colors work, but now I've got 7, so very happy about that. So yeah, I know I'm kind of flying through this episode, and I'm sorry if it seems really rushed. Like I said, I had a little chunk of time, so I just threw my hair up in a bun and threw on some clothes, and I didn't even put my contacts in, so sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna go into my acquisitions, and like I said, this is a very acquisition heavy segment. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks since I podcasted, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it this week, so that's why I wanted to get this out, so that I didn't come to the next episode with just like this mountain, like a 2-hour long episode, which is fine, but I don't really want to record and edit a 2-hour long episode. So let's see here. I will show you, this one came right after I podcasted last time. I think it came either the next day or the same day. And I talked about it in my vlog. It is my first ever Woolen Vine yarns, and it's the I Am No Bird colorway. It's on her blitzed base, which is a sparkle sock. And I love it. Love, love, love it. See it glistening. Oh, so fun. So that's I Am No Bird. I'm really, really excited about this. I had kind of thought about, I figured I'd use it like as a neutral in a shawl, but I almost feel like it would make a really nice sock head hat. A nice neutral sock head hat. We'll see. We shall see. So then, before that had even come, I was watching Stacy of Stress Knits, and she has a podcast and a yarn dyeing company. And I was watching her podcast, and she said that she was putting up some of her Woolen Vine yarns on D-Stash. And I had watched it like the day it came out, so I like quick ran over to her page and looked at her D-Stash, and she had this colorway. It was called Yarn Pimp X, but now it's called Hot Mess. She changed it. Kristen changed it, and it's on her Volca base, and I just thought it was so pretty. The way she dyes it now is slightly different, but I think at first she thought this was going to be like a one-of-a-kind. But I love this. I think it's so cool, and I was so excited to have her Volca base because I've heard so many things about it, which is the merino cashmere nylon base, And so I'm very excited. I'm kind of thinking of maybe like some luxury socks with this. I've never made socks out of cashmere, so that would be fun. So that came soon after that. And then since I had been on Stacy's page, I had been kind of reminded that I had been wanting some of her yarn. And so I went and checked out her Etsy shop one day, and I saw that she had her her bell jar colorway. And this is also on a cashmere base, and it's just so pretty. It's very, very delicate. A little bit of orange in there, but mostly blue, the very light blue, and it's just so pretty. So I'm not sure, no plans for this one yet. It's kind of, you know, it doesn't, I love this colorway, but I wouldn't say it's out of my comfort zone, but it's just not, I have a lot of bright colors in my stash, so it's really nice to have more of a soft one. I figure, you know, it'll probably go in a shawl, but I love it. So like I said, no plans yet, but I'm going to keep this one around. Okay, so I guess I will show you, my fiber share package had come in the mail, so that's another reason why this is a really heavy acquisition episode. And the girl who sent to me was Amanda, and she's Punk Rock Rainbow on Instagram. And oh my gosh, she spoiled me rotten. It's so awesome. I don't have everything here because some of it was chocolate, and I already ate that. That was long gone. It was so good. It was 2 dark chocolate bars, and it was excellent. One had like some mint in it, and the other was espresso bean. It was so good. And it was like an endangered species collection, and I believe like when you purchase the bar, like it went to like an endangered species like charity. So that was really cool. She also sent me some teas, which I forgot to bring over, but they're Tazo teas. I believe it was an English breakfast and like a ginger peach, so it's very good. Or maybe it's ginger, maybe it wasn't ginger peach, it was ginger something, but both very, very good. But other than that, I've got some of the stuff right here, and hopefully I didn't forget everything. Like I said, this was a while ago, at least a couple weeks ago that I got it. But she also sent me this little enamel pin of this little kitty, which this is my first enamel pin. I mean, I have some from like when I was little and stuff, but I know these are kind of like more popular now, and a lot of people put them on their project bags. So I was really excited to get that. It's just so cute. So cute. And he actually looks just like my brother-in-law's cat. It's really crazy. It's like identical. And then, oh my gosh, this totally surprised me, because I know this yarn is not, I believe it's not super easy to get, so I was I was like squealing the entire time when I opened this this package. But she got me some La Bien-Aimée, I believe is how you pronounce it, and it's like this little sock duo, and this is a BFL sock. It's this colorway is the Nexus ribbon, and this one is Henrietta Swan Levitt, I believe. But yeah, this is so exciting. So thank you, Amanda. And she also sent me some Sweet Georgia, which I've never had a full skein of. I've only had it from mini skein swaps. So I was very excited about that. And she also sent me some spinning fiber, which was totally not expected. That really, like, oh my gosh, totally surprising. I was so excited because it was some more, I forgot to bring it upstairs. I just put all my yarn in some bins for the summer just to keep them away from bugs or anything like that. I've never had that problem, but I don't want to ever run into that problem, so I just put them in some like Rubbermaid bins. But so she gave me this really, it's on my Instagram if you want to see it, but it's really pretty, like autumnal colors, and it's 100% Falkland, which I've never worked with before, so I'm so excited to spin with it. Oh, I'm so excited. I love Three Waters Farms, so very happy. but yeah, I believe that it, like I said, I kind of like put a lot of this stuff away, so I'm hoping I grabbed everything out. But like I said, if you want to see it in the package in full, there's a picture on my Instagram. So yeah. Oh, and here's another acquisition that just came in the mail the other day. I have been wanting some Tuft Woolen's sock soap for a long time. And I just kind of went and checked out her shop just to see if there was anything, because sometimes she doesn't have the sock soap, or she won't have it in like maybe a scent that I was really interested in. And this is just the lavender scent, and it smells amazing. It smells amazing. So I'm really excited to give that a try. I've heard nothing but good things about her soaps. So let's see, I think, oh, I wanted to show my, I showed you the One Progress Keeper from Sugar Tots, and then I've got 2 others that I ordered. I got the little, let's see, it's a little pink narwhal. Oh, she's so cute. So, and if you guys have watched before, if you follow me on Instagram, you may know that I have a Happy Little Narwhal colorway. So when I start to knit with that, this is definitely 100% going on that project, whatever it may be. And then I got the little owl, the little Hedwig. Super cute. And then she had sent me, I got this over here too. She sent me a little David's tea, just chocolate cake. And then this is her business card. So yeah. Let's see, I think that's it for acquisitions, and I know I've got some more goodies coming in the mail. I've been really bad. But my excuse is it's birthday month, and even though I started ordering some of this in April, but we're just gonna go with that. I didn't order like a ton at the beginning of the year at all, so I'm just making up for lost time. It's all good. Oh, I have these flowers. I wanted to show you guys these flowers. These are some daylilies, and my husband surprised me with these the other day. It was really, really sweet. I came out to my car after work, and he had, like 10 minutes before I got out of work, he had snuck into the car, and he had these flowers sitting in the driver's seat, along with like a box of chocolates, and then there was a really, really sweet card that he wrote, and then there was also a gift card in the card, and it said that it was for me to take my mom out to lunch, and I just thought that was so sweet. I had been talking about how I missed my mom and I wanted to go visit her, so he got me that gift card, and it kind of works out well since Mother's Day is coming up too, so I just thought that was so sweet. So these are my daylilies. I love them, and they smell so good. So, other than that, I've just got some shop news for you guys. I'll give you guys an update. For those of you who don't know, my shop is the Woolen Homestead on Etsy. And yeah, I'll show you what I've got right now. So, in the shop right now, I do have like the colorway that I showed before, which is atop the Ferris wheel. And this is on my sturdy sock base. These are actually all on my sturdy sock base, except for a couple. This is the old soft sock base. This is mulberry jam. So there's just one of these left. And the other sock base is a new one. This is my merino cashmere base. So it's a merino cashmere nylon blend, and it is so soft and squishy. Oh, it's so wonderful. I love it. So this is a new colorway, and this is called Party Poodles, and there is a story behind this name. So I guess as far as naming it, it just sounded fun, like just a bunch of poodles having a party. but the play on words is it's P-A-R-T-I, which in like the breed of poodles, that is a like a division of the poodle that is, it's called the party poodle, and it's just like a different coloring. So you'll have like, so instead you'd have like apricot, or maybe you'd have like a black poodle or a white poodle. There's a party poodle, and a party poodle is, it's short for particular, and what it means is, it's just like you see like ones that are black and white and kind of have some spots on them, or you'll see them maybe in brown and white and things like that, and so that's called a party poodle. So I'm just a big nerd, and I just thought that would be really funny. And for those of you who don't know, I'm a dog groomer, so dogs are pretty much on the brain 24/7. So I just thought that was funny. So I also like to laugh at my own jokes a lot too. Any of my family and coworkers can tell you that. But so that is Party Poodles, and that is, like I said, that's on the merino cashmere base. It's also on the sturdy sock base, which I really like this with. I like it with a lot of pink. I'm a big pink person, so I think I want to keep it with a lot of pink in it for the next batch that I dye up. And so then the other colorway that's in the shop, this is Happy Little Narwhal, like what I was telling you with the Progress Keeper. And this is that's my tag. So that's Happy Little Narwhal. There's a couple of skeins of that in the shop. And there's also Life is the Bubbles. And those are those socks that I showed you earlier. And this is also on the sturdy sock base. So yeah, I love, let's see. I don't know if you just heard that barking. That's my dog. And, but yeah, I really like these speckles. Like the yellow bits. I love adding yellow to yarn. It's just so much fun. So, yep. That's what's in the shop. And the dogs are barking again. I think that's all I've got for you. It looks like it's been about a half hour, so I'm really happy that I could squeeze all of that in. Like, once again, I'm sorry if it felt rushed. Like I said, I just didn't want to come back, 2 weeks from now, not having podcasted for like a month. I don't like going for that long without podcasting. So hope you guys are happy and healthy. I'm gonna go see what the dogs are barking at, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.